Hey everybody, it's me, Russ, and just out here in the University District in the Seattle area. I did some electrical work on at first it's one of those things I probably would have turned down, but it was rewiring an existing light fixture. All right, so this light fixture is like a work of art, you know. It's made out of an old, it looks like something from a bottling plant where they used to bottle something, but check it out. It's got like Albert Einstein's name on it. A. Einstein is on the metal there, and it looks really old. And so then it had glass on the inside of it. I had to get new guts for it and rewire it, and it took like an hour and a half. But yeah, it was fun. It was cool. So that was an interesting gig today. And now I'm on my way to Medina, which is like a super rich area in Seattle. It's where Bill Gates lives, right out there. No, wait, there's Mercer Island. So Mercer Island, Medina was yesterday. I fixed this woman's wiring in her hallway. She had three-way switches, three-way switches that control one light fixture. It was a mess. That took a couple hours. But I got it, and I fixed it, and she was happy. So, but yeah, today, Mercer Island, one of Bill Gates' neighbors, basically. They have these shades that close over their skylight. Nice. Look at that. Opens. And they need batteries. So for whatever reason, these are battery operated, and they need me to get up there on my 20-foot ladder, 17 feet or whatever, and change these batteries. So that should be interesting and not take too long, but it's worth the drive out there for what I'm being paid to do it. And while I'm here, I stopped by Hawthorne Stereo to get a new static brush. Man, I'm getting static on the records, and it's driving my wife and I nuts. And it doesn't help that our electric heater is really close to our system, you know, and we have like a rug on the hardwood floor, right? You know, all that. And yeah, so that's a problem. So stopping at Hawthorne here to see if I can get a decent static brush rather than the one I spent like $16 on Amazon for, which doesn't really work that well. So I headed into Hawthorne Stereo. Oh yeah, with all the RCA inputs. Gotta love that. Vintage stuff. Hi-Fi! Vintage hi-fi store. I got a static brush. And I was watching Mazzy's channel, and he was talking about like those guys at Hawthorne Hi-Fi were saying that this is the best static brush. So this one was like $30, which is double the cost of the one I got on Amazon for like $15. It doesn't really work. So we'll see how this one works. So Tuesday I put up these 2 TVs in this tightly compacted condominium, one in the bedroom, one here in the living room. Look at that. Just this crazy small. Don't do that, Russ. Put your phone away. You gotta navigate this small little space. Holy smokes, wait a minute. Man, I couldn't imagine having to do that every day. Trying to squeeze it out of this. Wow, it's pretty tight. Tight living in Seattle. Good luck finding street parking. Might be one there. So Wednesday in the morning, I put up these 2 outdoor lights, and the same place I fixed GFI, outdoor GFI outlet. And then the next task was a bunch of lighting in this guy's house. This chandelier, put that up. This is the proper way of using this ladder on the stairs. It's good. Love this little giant ladder. The way it contorts itself for stairs is amazing. Couldn't have done this job without it. And what was this on my way home but a Ford Bronco? It's like they're following me around, the Ford Broncos. They're after me. They're just plaguing me, hounding me with their presence. And then Thursday morning, I put up this TV in West Lake Union. Is it level? Dang, right, it's level. Look at that. Don't get more level than that. You know a place is old when, the wiring is on the outside of the walls. This is like a home that was converted into apartments. And check out that view of Lake Union. Beautiful. Next task number 2, went across the water to Bellevue and put a bathroom ceiling light fan in this house and hung up a bunch of pictures, including this tapestry, which I had to use my funky bendy ladder on the stairs again. Look at, check out, there's this guy. He left his awning on. So Friday I had one task, and it was a bunch of light fixtures in this guy's house, including taking down all this track lighting and putting up a chandelier. But first I had to figure out how to turn the power off, which was behind this shelf. And then when I looked to see what was what, and if the box was marked, I was using my phone right here to check if the box is marked. There's little labels on the box itself, but it wasn't real clear. But I was able to figure it out and turn the power off eventually. Here's the back of it. Here's where you should write stuff down to where what rooms or what. That's where I thought that most of the information would be. But no, it wasn't. This was the chandelier once I was done, and gonna need some paint on that ceiling there. But yeah, this looks a lot better. As soon as I got home Friday night, made a mixtape with my lovely wife. We listened to Sammy Hagar for a few hours. And some of you may be asking, why did I make a Sammy Hagar mixtape? Well, I bought this tape at Daybreak Records for 49 cents, and then I found out why it was probably 49 cents, because it was like in the middle of it was all stretched out and it sounded horrible. But then I had this I just recorded it on here from the record, and then because this tape is 100 minutes long, I added a bunch of other cool stuff too with my new Kenwood double tape deck component, which I'm so excited about. But yeah, so threw away the original tape, made this one, which is way better now, and the sound quality is better on that cassette tape. But I want to do a shout out to Gary. Speaking of cassette tapes, Gary at Physical Form Media Rock and Roll. Hopefully I pronounced this channel correctly. But he'll do share a beer. So I had to share this with you. So I bought this shirt a few years ago at a thrift store just because I thought it was cool. It's like one of these old monk guys. The monks used to make the greatest beer back in the day. Like Catholic monks, I don't know, is that what they're called? Priests, whatever. Bishops, I don't know the Catholic lingo. But anyway, they would fast for 40 days, right? And one of the ways that they got through not eating anything for 40 days is they would make really good beer, really good stout beer. So, and I was at the beer store today, like the giant, basically alcohol warehouse in Linwood, and I found the beer that's on my shirt. Look at this. I didn't even know this was real. I think I've heard of it. I think I've seen it before, but I'm not going to try and pronounce it. To all my German friends out there, if anybody from Germany ever watches my channel, this is, yes, from Munich. This is, it's pretty good. It's not great, but it's all right. My wife wasn't impressed. She was like,
I like it. It reminds me of October time.
It's like an Oktoberfest beer, isn't it?
Pumpkin beer.
Yeah. To drink this in the summer is sort of like, I don't know, wearing brown in summer. Can you do that? I know about as much about fashion as I do my German monk beer, by the way. But hey, I wanted to share some vinyl finds that I got that week. Now, I haven't shared with you Saturday yet because we went out record shopping Saturday. I had one job in the city. Dana came with me, and we found a bunch of really cool records. But for tonight, it's coming up on me. the monk beer, the German beer. Found this at Daybreak Records. It's like $5 or something like that. Another live Janis Joplin record. We were listening to that a little bit today. It is a promo. Unlawful to sell, but you will find promos in used record stores all the time. Who's enforcing these stupid laws? Really? Now, this one was hanging around Daybreak Records for a while in the clearance bin, and I had to rescue it because I'm a fan of Badfinger. I don't know why I passed it over. I like Badfinger, but I did, and so it was like $7, which is usually, I mean, a lot of this stuff is much cheaper. But anyway, so got this record. Badfinger is a great band from the UK. They're definitely underappreciated here in the US, and especially in Seattle, where this sat on the clearance rack for, it must have been almost a month. I kept seeing this over and over again. And another one that showed up there, this was a great find. I was so excited to find this. One of my favorite Bob Dylan records. New Morning. There's a lot of great tunes on there, including from the film The Big Lebowski. This track, The Man in Me. That track, so as far as soundtracks and music and movies is concerned, it's an interesting thing because basically what he did, what the Coen brothers did, was they put that song, the whole entire song, on the opening credits of The Big Lebowski. But this record it's not just that; it's a great Dylan record. I think anybody that loves Bob Dylan should have that in their collection. And that's it. That's all I got for you.
Yeah, well, you know, that's just like